Hey everyone, today I'm going to do a live video because I don't really have a lot of, I just don't want to edit a video because editing kind of takes a while. And as I do these videos on Saturday, I have things to do on Saturday, and then I'm editing all the way to the night, and it's kind of annoying, and I just don't want to do it, especially when the channel has never done really that great. And that's something I want to discuss on this video. I just wanted to start by talking about the Oscars because I never do like a wrap up video for the Oscars, like saying what I thought about the ceremony, or my tally of who I thought was going to win or something. I won't exactly do that, but I'm going to address the fact that Dune won 6 awards, the most of any other film in the Oscars, the recent ones. So I'm very happy for that because Dune is one of the best movies of last year, to be honest, and the most enjoyable ones, and easy to watch in a short word. And I think that has to count for something, and I'm really happy for that movie. And as for Coda winning Best Picture, I think it's a really weird Best Picture because it's a really family film. I don't see it as an Oscar winner yet. It kind of feels weird, so it's strange. But I mean, I was rooting, of course, for The Power of the Dog, but whatever. I mean, the Oscars relevancy, I think it's kind of been on the spotlight recently because, in the most recent years with the coronavirus and such, we are really wondering if the Oscars are relevant. Do people care about them or anything? And, most people don't. I mean, apparently the ratings were a little bit better than last year's, but they're the second worst ever. So that's not really something to be very happy about because the telecast was a mess. It was not satisfying. It wasn't about movies, it wasn't about cinema, it wasn't about the actors, it wasn't about anything. It was so all over the place, and so messy, I found. I don't know, it was really strange, and the fact that different kinds of movies won the most awards doesn't really make up for that, if you will. So whatever. As for the Will Smith slap thing, I have to say that I was not watching the exact moment when that happened, but I did feel it was funny because when Amy Schumer said like, "Oh, something happen here?" Because the energy is different. I was like, "Yeah," because I wasn't paying attention when he slapped Chris Rock, I think his name is. So I was like, yeah, something is off. But then I was on Twitter tweeting about the ceremony, and I was like, oh, that's what happened. And you know what? I don't excuse people for doing shitty things. I think that's just idiotic. I think that when we are blaming someone of doing something, but then we don't do the same with our friends, that's not good. I mean, that reflects poorly on yourself, and that's what basically people are doing for Will Smith. I mean, I understand his family and friends doing it, but like fans doing it, it's kind of weird because they are saying, "Oh, what everyone else does is bad, but if he does it, it's okay because he was defending his wife." I mean, fuck that. I mean, who cares? First of all, who cares? These are famous people that are never going to see any consequence for anything. So do we really give a shit? I mean, in truth, we don't. I mean, Will Smith is going to be loaded for the rest of his life, and he still has his Academy Award. So, I don't think he really cares that much. I mean, will he get less work? Probably. I mean, maybe some people are going to be like, you know what, save us your presence because we don't need that for our marketing. But other franchises or movies or whatever are going to say like, we want you because you're good. So whatever. Do I think he was the best in his category? No, I mean, not at all. I think it was checking a box to give him the award. I think it was partly because he's a black actor, and that has to be said. I mean, I don't know why they find it like a thing to award a black actor, but not a black actress. I mean, there's some kind of misogynistic thing going on there because I mean, if you want to give the award to someone black, give it to Viola Davis last year. I mean, to me, it's kind of obvious, but they always do it with black actors and not black actresses. So it's kind of annoying, to be honest. But whatever. I mean, he won the award, and that's fine. And again, these awards are not definitive. They're not really saying, "Oh, this is the one." Like, who cares? I mean, there you can like and love any other film, and it's just okay. So. I mean, that's my final thoughts on the Oscars because whatever wins, whatever is fine, just let's live with it and move on because there are so many great movies and so many great shows. I'm currently enjoying a lot watching HBO Max, which I bought. I mean, I'm going to do a video about that when I finish, having the streaming service because I don't plan to have it forever or something. But I'm really enjoying having HBO Max because I can watch like animated shows from back in the day, and that's really like cool to just chill a little bit. There are some new series that are really good. There are some movies that are old and new that are really good there. So I kind of recommend it. I haven't tried Disney Plus, but the thing with Disney Plus is that I don't think there's a lot there, to be honest. And I recently saw Moon Knight, and I didn't like it. I really haven't liked the last two Marvel series. I mean, Hawkeye, I thought it was very disappointing by the end, and the only person that made it nice was Florence Pugh. And Moon Knight, the first episode wasn't that great. I mean, people were like, "Oh my god," blah, blah, blah. But because I think people are so used to celebrating Marvel that they do not see when Marvel fucks up. And I think this is kind of a fuck up for Marvel. I mean, it's not a disaster, but it's not great. I mean, it's not improving, to be honest, and that's kind of lame for such a huge company as Disney is. So yeah. And as for other things, yeah, I'm thinking a lot about this channel, and I have been this channel for the last, I don't know, like 5 years or something. I have stopped doing videos for short periods of time, for a couple of months, some weeks. I mean, last Christmas, for example. But I don't know what people want from this channel, if they want anything. So, I mean, if you happen to see this video, I hope you can comment down below whatever it is you like about this channel. But yeah, I mean, of course, I'm never going to close the channel just because this is my account where I watch my YouTube videos. So I have to keep it open, of course. But I'm thinking about not going on with the channel unless it's like award season and I want to discuss movies or something. I mean, currently I have an Instagram account where I think I could do the same I'm doing here there, and maybe more people are could be there because it hasn't worked in YouTube, and you have to realize when things don't work. And for a while I did these videos not because anyone was watching, but because it made me feel better. It was for me that I was doing these videos, and it still is. But I don't know if it's working anymore, if it's helping me. And if it stops helping me, I don't see the point of moving on. So I'm thinking about it. I'm really thinking about it because it is something that takes time away in some days that I cannot afford to lose time, to be honest. Editing and recording the video and all of that. And my videos are shit. I mean, my videos are not good, and I'm very aware of that. But imagine if my videos are crunchy as they are and I spend time in them. Imagine what people that do, these fantastic half an hour videos or an hour videos with all the animation and the special effects and all of that. Imagine how long it takes them. I mean that makes me appreciate those YouTubers that really, spend the time doing like something very special. But yeah, I'm not one of them. I couldn't be one of them. I don't have the skill. I don't have the knowledge. I'm not an interesting person, and that's what I thought could drive people into my channel when I started. That I wasn't. I'm not special, and that maybe was going to make me special for people to watch, if that makes sense. But obviously it didn't work, and you do need that special like ingredient to not be like super successful on YouTube. I've never wanted that. I've never wanted 1 million followers or something, but I wanted a small group of people to be here with me, and I never got that. I never got that small community, if you will. And when I say small, I mean less than 1,000 viewers. I don't care for more than that because I'm a realist. I'm not expecting something that is not going to happen. But yeah, I mean, it's like on Instagram, where I've tried Instagram for many years and I have had many accounts, and I've never. I think my best average was having like 900, maybe. Maybe I got to 1,000. I don't even remember followers, but that was it. That was my top, and I've never been. I mean, that was many, 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 many years ago, and I've never gotten to that point again. So it tells. I mean, it tells something about you, and I mean, a moment in my life in which it's really difficult. It's really getting to me, and I don't. I mean, I think some things I have to cut off because they're not helping, and YouTube might be one of them. I cut off, for example, Facebook more than a year ago, and I'm happy that I did that because Facebook wasn't bringing me anything. So I was like, okay, chop this. And the only social network that's doing net for me right now is Twitter, because it's really fast, and even if no one follows me, I don't care, because it's like liberating to write something and just send it, and you don't really have to elaborate anything into it. I mean, I know people work basically on Twitter, but that's not me, of course. But I think it's kind of an express thing, and it's kind of enjoyable. And apparently they're adding an edit button, which is going to be very, very exciting. But yeah, I mean, and I enjoy Twitter. Instagram, I don't know if I enjoy it anymore. Also, I mean, it feels kind of like an obligation up to this moment, to be honest. I think people are always expecting the same thing from me on Instagram, and I don't know if I want to keep doing that. I haven't posted that on Instagram because I think one of these days, if don't want to do it, I just erase that part of my Instagram. I have 2 accounts, so I could erase one account and just have the other one if I want to check something on Instagram. But that's it. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about these 3 things on this video. I don't want to make it too long because no one is going to watch this. But yeah, I just want to do one of these videos that's not going to have to be edited. And yeah, that's it. I mean, if you have heard what I said, please comment down below whatever you think about me just stopping these videos, about my thoughts on the Oscars, about my thoughts on whatever I said on this video, because I already forgot. That's why I'm not a person to do these videos, because I forget things, and I'm not I'm not made for this. Basically, I'm just trying to doing an improv the hair, which is kind of hilarious. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and yeah, Goodbye and have a nice week and nice whatever wherever you are in this moment. Thank you so much.